What is good? I mean, what is really good, my people? It is your UK Trotter Brother, dr.blick, the darkest man around. And today, guys, I'm here with Royalty. Say hi to the people, man.
What's up, guys? Back at it again.
And today, guys, we'll be reviewing One Piece manga 861. So, Royal, let's give it over to you, because I know you got a lot to say about the. Just give them a quick breakdown of what happened, and we can give our overall thoughts about it. Because this chapter was pretty straightforward. Nothing really major happened. It was just a setup chapter to what could happen in the wedding.
Right. And yeah, just like you said, not really much going on here. Basically, we have the wedding really starting now. We have Sanji over here. That's my favorite part. This guy is going goo goo gaga, but I mean, deep inside, he's like, okay, I know she wants to kill me, but maybe I was just thinking, like, maybe I just made that all. Like, this man is so conflicted, but nah, she wants to kill you, dude. But before that, you know, it's interesting. The Morgans, he knew about the Tamate box that Big Mom had, and it was like before we started recording, like you said, he wasn't even there, so that means he has really good connections. So that is really interesting. And to go even back further than that, I'm going in reverse. Actually, I should have went the other way, but we actually got a photo or a look at Mother Caramel. So this is really interesting. We still don't know who she is, but I don't know, I kind of get the feeling that she's Big Mom's mom. She kind of looks like her a little bit, but I can't say for sure. It's definitely related. And whoa, oops, I accidentally tapped my mic. But yeah, when she was questioned about it, she got really defensive. So I wonder what that's all about. I wonder if maybe something fell out between them, maybe something happened, I don't know. Really interesting stuff though. And then we basically have Capone and Caesar and them all getting everything set up while, you know, Luffy and them are just sleeping inside Capone just casually. And Capone and them are getting kind of pissed about that, but you know, these guys haven't like slept in a while, so they're just trying to like get their strength up and stuff. I'm still waiting to see Luffy's like ludicrous plan that he's gonna set into motion here, or whatever he plans to do. I have a feeling he's gonna be inside that wedding cake though, for whatever reason. But yeah, like you're saying, pretty straightforward chapter, not too much going on. Besides, you know, it's funny, Morgan's, I'm pretty sure he was like inspired by Big Bird from Sesame Street. Like he looks so much like him. He looks so much like him. Like every time I see him, I'm just like Big Bird. Like seriously, like, the first time I saw him, I was just like, that can't be a coincidence, man. He looks way too much like that. But yeah, I just think it's so funny though how you know, they're all ogling after Big Mom receives all these gifts and from all the guests and stuff. They're ogling over the Tamate box, and it's just so funny to think that none of them know that's loaded with explosives. So as soon as she opens that, oh my god, that's just gonna be all hell broken loose right there.
You know what's so funny about all of this is the fact that, well, like, Big Mom is so excited. It's like, don't worry, guys, I'm gonna open it in front of you. Don't worry, relax. I'm gonna open it. Watch her get everyone relaxed, and she opens it and it freaking blows up in her face. The piss look on her face.
Yeah, she's gonna be
unbelievable.
Yeah.
And another thing I like to note about this chapter is with the whole Lady Carmel, like, thing that's going on. The way she got really defensive, it's pretty much Oda kind of hinting that we're gonna know more about Big Mom and know more about her past, because she got defensive and said, why are you trying to dive into my past? And just like that, she just switched to being happy. Like, Big Mom is a character that seems like she has two different personalities. One minute she can be angry, the next minute she can be happy. Like, she is that sort of character in terms of her emotions and in terms of what she's like. Like you said, Lady Carmel could be Big Mom's mom. That's a lot of mom in it.
Yeah.
But like, just based on the fact that he looks like her. But Sanji, he's conflicted because he knows that Pudding is bad, but the emotions that he's getting over seeing a nice looking female is overriding the fact that he knows that Pudding's bad. And Like, I just gotta say this, bro. The panel, the chapters, the pages, the detail that Oda put into all these drawings, everything was so detailed. Like from point A to point B, like from the first chapter all the way to the end, everything was detailed. The way he did Sanji's face when he was getting all happy, it kind of reminded me of Duval.
Yeah.
Like the way he did, you know, he's old bounty bitch. His face kind of looks like him a bit.
Yeah, it does. It does.
So seeing all these stuff and seeing that Capone's upset that Luffy and them lot are relaxing, but Jinbei's like, okay, yeah, these people have been fighting for hours. So look, and he didn't really say fighting for hours. These people have had no break, so they need to rest. And this is actually good that Oda's actually implementing them to rest so that they can actually, because they're gonna need their strength. Let's face it, they're gonna need their strength. They're gonna need 100% full power, because like Luffy's fought Cracker, he's fought Sanji, he's fought Big Mom's army. He's gone through a lot to get to where he is. Yeah, so a rest is needed. Everybody that's been putting in the work, they need to rest so that they can recuperate for this. And then you got Caesar like wanted to still be called Gastine.
Gastine.
that gag is still there. So in terms of what can happen is open, and then you see how much of a powerful, like how much of a connection that Morgs has. And there's another thing that they hinted is that Morgs and Judge Vinsmoke were talking. I'm not sure if that's going to be important to the story, but that was mentioned. Like Vino did mention that Morgs and Judge were talking.
Right.
So if anything can happen, I can see that Morgs and Judge Vinsmoke's relationship is really close, because if you look at most of the people that have been linked to the underworld, they've been massive fans of the Vinsmoke family, and they're very supportive of what's going to happen. And it's very interesting. And I know that Morgs is probably turned up to the wedding because he knows that Big Mom's tea parties are always massacres, and it's probably a good story to tell for what could happen in the future. And whatever happens, we know this is going in the One Piece paper, bro. This is going in the news. Morgs is going to cover everything. He's going to cover everything that Luffy does, everything that's going to happen. And this is going to probably raise Luffy's bounty off the charts, depending on how this arc ends, depending on the direction it's going. But like, wow. Oda's still keeping us in a box, because we can't think outside the box, because there's nothing to think. Like we're stuck in this one dilemma that the plan's gonna fail, but we don't know what else could happen. Like what could save them? Yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on it. What about you, Roy? You got anything to add?
Yeah, I just wanted to say like quickly. A couple of things I found funny was how you mentioned of confliction between Sanji and Pudding. Like, I just find it so funny how she's like, basically they're both trying to act, but she's like outwitting him just with her like charm and shit. So like he's over here like falling head over heels, and you see in that one panel she's actually just like, yeah, I just really want to kill this guy because he's just such a pervert or whatever. I found that hilarious. And it's also funny how when Capone and them were talking about their plan in that door, like was noticing, oh shit, there's something going down, and they just ended up like murking her. I kind of find it weird that certain like pieces of Big Mom's place is alive, but then again, that's probably part of her soul, isn't it? So I find that shit is it's crazy. But yeah, I love this chapter, man. What would you rate it?
Me, if I was to rate it, I rate it roughly around I can't rate it a 3. Wait, is this out of 10? Or like out of 5?
I think we should just do 5. We've been doing 5.
Okay, I can't rate it a 3 because the chapter was slightly above average. But it wasn't amazing. It was just,
yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, I think it was a 4.
I would say it just scrapes a 4, just to the fact that nothing really happened. There's been a lot of setup, and the hype of the last chapter kind of made this chapter look so downwards. But the chapter was still good, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I actually expected the wedding to happen in this chapter, but I guess it's like more just setup. But I mean, that's fine. It's cool. But next week should, or wait, no, we're on hiatus.
The week after, we're on break.
Fuck, man. Just the things are getting great, man.
Wait, there's one thing I want to say, like real quick before we end this. is with the whole thing that Oda's done. He's like, this chapter could have easily dived straight into the wedding, but he's showing things from different people's point of view, how people are seeing it. Like Sanji's trying to outwit Puddin. Puddin's trying to outwit Sanji, saying how it's teasing that you could kiss me on the lips and stuff like that. Sanji's getting excited, even though he knows that he's gonna get shot. He's still getting excited. He's saying maybe I misheard, but really he did not miss. He did like he didn't realize like what could happen at the wedding is like, wow, a lot of stuff could happen. I'm upset that One Piece is on break, but Oda needs a break because he's been grinding after grinding after grinding when it comes to putting out these chapters.
That is
so
true.
Yeah,
that is true.
No review next week, but hopefully we will see one the week after. And you got anything else to add, or shall I just end this video?
Yeah, no, it was great. I love the chapter and I agree with everything you said, so we can close it out, man.
Okay, so make sure you guys check out Royalty. Link to his channel will be in the description below. As always, every time we do this review. And yeah, let me just wrap up this video. So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please like, rate, and if you enjoyed this video. And yeah, this UK Chocolate Brother will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.